So, you think dancing would be easy, right? A few turns here, a few arm movements there. Well, not when it comes to contemporary dancing. Curricular Connections is bringing the artistic vibe right to the classroom. Let's see what they're learning. Curricular Connections is a program that combines professional performers with Purdue students. When an artist or group performs on campus, Purdue Convocations works with these groups to get them into the classroom and work with students who are studying similar material. The Martha Graham Dance Company is performing at Purdue, and the dancers were invited into Purdue's modern dance class. And here we have Denise Vale, the Associate Director of the Martha Graham Dance Company. Now Denise, what different techniques did you teach the students today in class?
The only technique that I taught today in class was the Martha Graham technique. The technique is probably about 75 years old and is developed through time, not specifically came right out in the 1920s as a full-blown technique, but is developed through the creative process of Martha Graham's work. The technique was basically developed so that when she would do her work on stage, choreographically speaking, these exercises would strengthen the dancers for their artistic pursuit on the stage. When I come to do these master classes in the university, and we thank Purdue for bringing us, as it is a nice welcome for the Graham Company. I come in general to share a philosophy of the potential of the human being, and the way that I do that is through the dance. It is with great joy that someone at my age and my experience can come to the studio and teach these dancers not only movement, which I think is the least of things, but to share the potential base of their power, which I can explain it through movement, but it also has to do with their mind, spirit, and heart.
And go 1, 2, and rise. Head of the cobra, 1, 2, and open, find contraction, extend, 1, 2, to the earth.
So this is a unique program that we've developed here at Purdue to share professional performing artists who are at convocations with departments and schools. And we find that it's really advantageous to the departments and schools because they get access to professional artists and professional skills, whether that's dancing, public speaking, perhaps a master class in theater. And then it's really great for the artists because they enjoy meeting some of the students, giving back to the students and teaching them their expertise.
Well, you learn from your professors here, but you see people in the real world, and they're actually doing this for their job, and they're touring, and they're going around the country, and it's fantastic to have them come to West Lafayette, and you know, we're a great school, and it's great to have people from the outside come.
It's great just to see somebody else's perspective on it. Dance is something that is different to everybody, and so it's great to really understand and fully appreciate each person's perspective on dance.
Currently, modern dance is many different styles, and we love it when a professional company comes in or another modern dance artist comes in and teaches a different style than what we're doing because it broadens their horizons. It gives them a richer view of what modern dance is.
Just to know somebody who has done a Martha Graham piece is amazing, and the fact that we were able to learn it, it's awesome.
There's nothing quite like meeting 40 young, beautiful ladies and one gentleman that I've never met before, and that sharing that I do around the world in the master classes is very, very precious to me.
It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I absolutely love having guest artists come. It's great to have a different perspective on dance and taught in our studios.
To take a class like that every day would just be amazing. With a teacher like that, with the style like that, I would definitely love to do that as a professional dancer. And taking classes like this definitely cements it in my mind.
As you can see, contemporary dance is more than just a few steps and turns. It's an expression that embodies modern art techniques that students can learn here every day at Purdue. I'm Allison Douglas for Boiler Bytes.